Mic check. All right. What's up, people? What up? What up? He said, "Oh yeah." Come about this hoodie. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get the notifications whenever I'm on the mic. You can tune in. It's getting spicy out here. Ah, a little something. His ego got the best of him. So he replied, gave us a little something. It lets me know that I'm doing my job. Shout out to Urban Media, man, and everybody who unbiasedly covered this situation. Make sure you go to my website, fashionbomb.com. This is one of my newer releases and shit. It's been out for about 3-4 months. Know what I mean? Remixed the Yankee logo and shit for the ballers. He said, "It's money on the floor." His ego got the best of him, man. He heard us. This lets me know that I'm doing my job. He heard us. He heard us, so he responded. I know he tuning in, and I was putting out a antagonistic storyline from here at the Real Gully TV that would probably warrant a response. On Instagram, I was doing it too. And shout out to everybody who's been unbiased. He responded. He gave us a little something. I needed that, though. I'm a 50 Cent fan. I needed that. I did. Keep this shit interesting. He gave us a little something, though. What did y'all think about it? It wasn't a lot. It was really just one line. He threw a little dart, and the dart was really directed at King, talking about his mom again. He said the bait worked. Yeah, the rage bait worked. Too many people was giving T.I. and them, they was giving T.I. and them good coverage, and the fans was leaning on 50 Cent to the point that he had to give us a little something, man. He did. He had to give us a little something. So yeah, I'm told that what he gave us, it was only like a minute and some change, is the intro to the new season of Power, and he decided to give us a line. And it just shows that they're reaching him. He was acting unbothered, and he kept posting that he has all these business deals that's taking place, and I ain't got the rap. I ain't got the rap. You need me to rap and all of this shit. And the bottom line is this. T.I. and them, they ain't little niggas, man. 50 Cent, he normally crush niggas who don't got no nuts. He normally crush people who crush niggas who ain't got no nuts. T.I. is somebody who has his own money. He probably has an equal amount of resources. 50 Cent threatened him like he threatened. Well, he carried out the Diddy documentary, but he made a threat about putting out a documentary about Tiny and T.I. and, their sexcapades. But on the other hand, T.I. can do the same shit. T.I. can put out a documentary about the alleged fire that happened at 50 Cent's baby mom's house and shit like that. Like, 50 Cent got niggas got dirt on 50 Cent too that they could throw around. So that song is not a diss song. I didn't say it was a diss song. I said he gave us a line. The line was definitely directed at Tiny and King and T.I. Mainly King and Tiny. But he gave us a line. The intro is to the new season of Power that I never watched. But his ego, man. Niggas got egos, man. I just wanted to know that he could still rap. Just give me a little something. Give me a little something, man. Keep this shit interested. I'm a 50 Cent fan. So, you know, it'll probably extend for another week. Oh, I got something to tell y'all. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here. I got a phone call. I got some audio too. I'm gonna probably do a little something with this audio. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. Cameron is in some shit, yo. I'm serious. I'm serious. Cameron is in some shit. And he didn't have to be in some shit. I probably should get my notes. Let me get my notes. I wasn't going to do this now, but I might as well do it because y'all here. Because I don't want to mispronounce anybody's name. Hold on. Subscribe to the channel. Hold on. I got to get my notes. Pardon me. I got a phone call. I didn't solicit this. I was actually done with it. He said, we need that, Gully. I got the audio. I do. I got some audio of a gentleman by the name of Matt Middleton. Matt Middleton is an entertainment lawyer. And he found himself on the other end of a phone call with the victim. The victim in this situation with the pink horsepower. I received a phone call. And I got notes. Y'all know I write everything down. I wasn't going to do this tonight. I came to talk about 50 Cent T.I., but I'm going to wing it a little bit. Cam is in some shit. Y'all heard it here first. I'm telling you, Cam is in some shit. Cameron is in some shit. He might not. Well, the fact that they offered this guy $75,000 is a confirmation that they know that it's some heat. But this is the legs behind this situation. You got to be careful who you offend. It's in the 48 Laws of Power. This gentleman, they could have cleaned this up without this going anywhere, without this becoming public. The brother gave them the benefit of the doubt. He gave them the benefit of the doubt. And this audio that I'm going to upload, y'all going to hear that he was giving them, they had a chance to appease him without this going public, right? You got to be careful who you offend. This gentleman isn't the first person who had this issue, like going to the hospital. He ended up on an EKG machine. But again, be careful who you offend. This guy's a professional. He's a professional. The other people, because there's prior complaints, they just didn't go anywhere because they didn't know how to contact Cameron or how to contact the people at Pink Horsepower. This gentleman is a professional. He works in the office. He's a professional. I'm serious. He's very educated, and like I said, other people didn't have the resources or the money to kick up any dust. This dude ain't no what you would call a street nigga. He's not. He's educated. He's a professional. He a Mason. I'm serious. He a Mason, and you got to be careful who you offend. He ended up on the phone with a gentleman by the name of Matt Middleton. Let me go back a little bit first. This isn't the first time that this has happened. This has been going on since this shit has been on the market, right? And this is messy as fuck. This has been going on since this been on market. People been falling out. headaches, hospitalization, the whole nine. But there's no identifying information on the package. This gentleman was so resourceful. He was able to hire a private investigator. He was able to hire some representation. And this is how they pursued it. They didn't know how to get in touch with Cameron or the people at Pink Horsepower. So you know what they did? They was able to find the attorney that Cameron used to file a lawsuit against J. Cole. This is how they was able to. They found the attorney that filed the attorney that the attorney that filed the lawsuit against J. Cole. They was able to attack that angle. That's how they was able to run him down, right? He ends up on the phone. This audio that I'm going to play for you guys. Not tonight. I'm going to make a separate little piece. I'm probably going to do it in front of the green screen. But it's coming. I promise you. I got the audio. He ended up on the phone with somebody who identified themselves as Cam's representation. He didn't say that I'm a lawyer. He didn't say that because he didn't want to be involved with this shit for real. But he's a business partner of Cameron. He's an entertainment lawyer. His name is Matt Middleton. Matt Middleton is on the phone offering compensation. It started at $50,000 and it went to $75,000. But niggas be arrogant and disrespectful, and they offended the guy when they started to accuse him of wrongdoing. You was probably on some other drugs. How do we know this? How do we know that? They antagonized this man and he got offended. Like, oh, y'all think this is a fucking joke? I was in the fucking emergency room from this shit. I got hooked up to an EKG machine. He went through it in the hospital. And, oh, you think this is a joke? Fuck your $75,000. He said he's gonna take it. He said he was gonna take it. It would have covered his hospital bills, and he would have had a little, might have had a little piece of change left over to put in this, compensate himself. And going forward, this is what y'all need to do. Y'all need to put the identifying information on it. And it does, contrary to my first video on this, there was ingredient information on there, but it didn't say how much, like the percentages of the different ingredients. It didn't say the percentage, how much percentage of it was in there, right? There were prior incidents, but they didn't have the means of reaching out to him. He was on the EKG machine. There's two lawsuits. It started out, one of the lawsuits was for selling this bullshit. It had fucked this man up, put this man in the hospital. That was one lawsuit. When they started to accuse him of, they started to, what if you did this, or how we know you didn't do this, or how we know you didn't take too much. Instead of them complying and trying to suppress this shit with this man, they got real jazzy with him. They got real arrogant with him, right? So, oh, you think this is a fucking game? He filed another lawsuit for defamation for them, another lawsuit in Fulton County in Atlanta for them accusing him of not being truthful or something like that. Hold on. The defamation cases in Fulton County. The defendants are Cameron Giles, Matt Middleton, and somebody named Sophia McConnell, right? He sent this Pink Horsepower to an independent lab in California. These tests are expensive. When they conducting these tests, they're looking for the top 5 most common adulterated substances, meaning the top 5 things that would probably be in gas station pills, rhinos, honey packs. They was testing for the top 5. One of the things that they found was called tadalafil. It's an active ingredient found in Cialis. It was a liquid. I told y'all my cousin showed this shit to me, right? And it looked like a gel because I never opened it, but it's actually a liquid. Whenever you selling a liquid, it has to have what's called a batch or lot number. You dig what I'm saying? It has to have a batch or lot number, what's called a lot number. So let's say somebody died. If there's a lot number listed on the package, they can go and call a recall. They can put out a recall for everything that was associated with this particular batch or lot number. But there wasn't no lot number or no batch number listed on this product. You dig? They still selling it. And he has a lawyer who is proficient in pharmaceutical type injuries, meaning anything that's associated with drugs and shit like that. This is the type of attorney that's on top of this shit. The packaging is FDA regulated. It didn't include how much of each ingredient was inside this pink horsepower. They looked up the fact that this was something that they're standing on. According to the information that I gathered, Cameron got a prior drug case on his jacket somewhere, right? So you got a prior drug case. You rap about selling drugs. You got on a Breakfast Club and you said you made $10 million off of this drug that you're selling. And you actually still selling drugs. So you rapped about it. You're a convicted drug offender. You rap about selling drugs, and you're actually still selling drugs through the mail. I'm going to give y'all that audio. I'm going to put it together to the best of my ability tomorrow. It's going to be on this channel tomorrow, and y'all can take that wherever y'all want. But I'm telling you, he is in trouble. He is in trouble. He had the opportunity to compensate this man, despite the dude wasn't on it. The dude wasn't on it. It was more so a situation where admit that you wronged me, or admit that this product that you have is dangerous, or admit that you don't know what the fuck is in here. You know what I'm saying? Admit that to me while we on this phone together, right? They didn't want to do that. So it's like, oh, you think this is a fucking joke? So he on it now. And then that's where all of the lawsuits started to come into play. I know for a fact that he is concerned about this. He might not act like it publicly, but you heard it here. You heard it here. Now it might not be public information when they actually get this nigga some millions. That might not be public information if it turns into that. But I'm telling you, because of them not compensating this guy, it kind of put the criminal focus on him because he's selling it through the mail. You got it? I hope Cam has business insurance. Mace is about to go. He said if that's admitted, more lawsuits to follow. More lawsuits is going to follow. You know why? Because they know how to contact him. They know how to, it's up right now. And the information being provided online, like they know where he at. They know how to reach him. He stays in Vegas. He records that show. It is what it is. in the Wynn Hotel. Like, I'm telling you, I got a phone call. They're on his ass. They're on his ass. I'm telling you, they on his ass. They also on the ass of a place called, they got a task force who's on, who about to jump on the top of a place called the Romantic Depot, who's actually selling this shit. Like, Cam ain't the only person that's selling this shit. He didn't figure it out, or it's been out since the pandemic. So let's say like 5-6 years. This place called the Romantic Depot has picked this up, and they're selling it out of stores, and it's unregulated and shit. So it's kind of like a snowball effect. And I was just listening to what the guy was saying, and I was like, you just don't get away with doing wrong. If you're not a good person, I've said this a million times, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. He never would have thought that this would have brought him some static. He never would have thought that this would have brought him some real static. He never thought that. He never figured that. But you heard it here first, and I'm gonna play that audio for y'all. That same audio is basically leveraged because you hear the dude. His name is Matt Middleton. Hey Matt, I'm talking about you on Gully TV. You on that phone offering that boy money, and you didn't identify yourself as an attorney at first. You just said that you was Cam's representation, like you was maybe an associate or a business partner. Yeah, you are a business partner. You are. But you're also an attorney. So you know the legal ramifications of what's going on. And you got on the phone trying to pay that man. He said the settlement they probably agreed to, but to admit knowingly selling a harmful product is not a smart business move. He better holler at Trump before the DEA step in. This is the description from the site. House blend made with natural ingredients used to support drive, stamina, focus, made with ginseng, ginger, turmeric, and natural flavors. It didn't have, which wasn't listed, was tadalafil, an active ingredient in Cialis. See, you need a license when you're selling that type of shit. When you're selling something that's along the lines of Cialis, the blue pill, Rose Sparks, these are pharmaceuticals. These are drugs. These are drugs. And you have to be a licensed practitioner to sell that. And you have to cite the percentages. It has to be on a label. The percentages of how much of this adulterated substance is in this product. It's crazy because he's still promoting it on his show. He says, so you saying Cam is a snake oil salesman? I'm saying that he's a salesman. There's no disputing that. But the shit that he's selling got a guy hooked up to an EKG machine. It's happened to other people. You feel me? But everybody don't have the money to send that product off to an independent lab in California and pay for $800 tests. He paid for several $800 tests to find out what exactly was in it. Everybody else who fell out, they believing that it was ginseng and whatever is listed on the bottle, and maybe they lifestyle. Maybe I've been up too much. Maybe I ain't been eating right. Maybe it was something that I ate. Maybe it was something that I drank. Again, I'm gonna go back to the part of be careful who you offend. This dude ain't no regular person. This dude is not a regular person, I'm telling you. He's not a regular person. This dude is a somebody. They did this to a somebody. You feel me? And he not letting it slide because they offended him. I want to know where you get the ingredients from. I heard you can make off-brand drugs without a license, but I don't know the details. He might have gotten it taken out of his product now. If he took that tadalafil, whatever the fuck that is, out of the product, it probably ain't gonna give the same effects. He on the shot clock. I'm gonna just leave that right there. But I'm gonna play the audio for y'all. Y'all gonna hear dude trying to pay the boy off and shit. Y'all gonna hear that clearly. I'm gonna put it on Instagram and everything. I'm rocking that shit. Straight up. Straight up. So if you plan on tuning in tomorrow, make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'm gonna post it on IG first. At I am Gully TV. Shout out from Youngstown. What's up? This thing we got is toxic. 4 years and counting got me feeling like an option. He said high level journalism. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're now rocking with the best. 50 Cent decided to throw a little dart at T.I. and his family. They still bombing on him. They still bombing on him. It's definitely on his mind because he continues to say little shit. It's not a situation where he's overlooking T.I. and his family. He's not. They got his attention. He opened. He responded, and T.I.'s doing interviews. This is a hell of a rollout for T.I.'s album. Don't forget that he has an album coming. This is one hell of a rollout. As far as 50 Cent goes, I like 50. I like the little record he put out. It's everywhere. It's on IG. It's on YouTube. You can listen to it. He still got it. He can still rap. For those who said that he ain't rapping no more, he can't rap no more, he still got it. He still got that cadence. He still talks slick. All of the above. He's definitely capable of getting into he definitely capable of getting into it with T.I. and taking care of that business. It was lopsided at first. I said it was lopsided. A lot of people didn't want to admit to it being lopsided, but he threw a dart back. Got my trifecta, and I can feel the difference: oxygen and energy and endurance. Malcolm Gardner. You gonna feel that pistol about to fall out your pocket when you wake up in the morning. You gonna feel that hammer. You gonna feel that hammer. For those of you who sleep on your stomach, you gotta adjust. You got to get up off that pistol and shit, 'cause that motherfucker get to swelling up in the morning. That's the time between 5 and 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. Those are the time when a man's testosterone levels are at its peak. So when you get up in the morning, you're gonna feel that. And that's due to the impact that it has from the increased blood circulation. Word up. He said 50 is really promoting T.I.'s album low-key. 50 is down in this battle at the present time. Yeah, he's still losing. He's still losing. T.I. has done a lot. T.I. has done visuals. King getting busy. The other son was surgical in the shit that he did. Me personally, I was getting tired of it. I'm like, man, I'm kind of tired of hearing about this shit because it just keeps coming through the Instagram timeline. It's always something with the Harris family. That's T.I. now. And 50 shot back. So he probably gave it it might go another week, but I just wanted to get on here and say that I like 50 Cent's music and I appreciate it. And I was glad to hear him rapping again. He still got it. Damani dropped a second disc. T.I. has a problem up north, people. T.I. has a problem with up north people, but when Buster stepped to his ass, he don't want that work as far as a versus battle. You think Busta Rhymes got more songs than 50 Cent? Put it in the comment section. You think Busta got more? Busta could put up a better fight than 50 Cent? I've said this on prior videos. People from New York City, the East Coast for that matter, Philadelphia, the Northeast, are prideful and represent where they from and think that they are the creme de la creme, right? Them niggas in the South hate people from New York, particularly New York. So for homeboy, for you who said that T.I. got a problem with the North, they don't like New York niggas. I don't think that they've ever concealed it, though. I don't think they've ever concealed it. And for the most part, New York hasn't been hospitable to other regions, man, when it comes to, hip-hop music and shit like that. Like, people have stories of being mistreated, not being treated fairly and shit. And I'll tell you something. You will hear Southern music in New York on the radio. You will hear down South artists on the radio. You ain't gonna hear no down South. I mean, you ain't gonna hear no New York niggas on the radio down South. You not. It was a point in time when you might heard Jay-Z. They in the South, they don't care. They don't care. They DJs, they don't care. They don't care. They don't give a fuck about the music. They'll tell you, motherfucker from the South will tell you Nas is whack. Motherfucker from the South will tell you Jay-Z is whack. Motherfucker from the South will tell you that. I just seen a video with a motherfucker just talking crazy and shit. T.I. said 50 Cent is Nelly or some old crazy shit. Yeah, they're with their own stuff. 50 song gonna play every week on the Power Show. It is. Busta and Missy are cheat codes in the verses. Big Gip makes that clear in the interview. Now he don't like niggas. He don't like New York niggas. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not ashamed or afraid to say it. He don't. He said, nah, bro, the South got love for Nas, pimp. It may be some of y'all who will acknowledge Nas, but y'all prefer Andre 3000. When someone like Nas' name is brought up in dialogue, y'all gonna mention Andre 3000. There's nothing wrong with, representing where you from or being favoring the artists that come from where you come from. There's nothing wrong with that. But for a homeboy who said T.I. don't like the Northeast or the North or something like that, most of them niggas is like that. Most of them niggas in the South is like that. For real. He said the South played DMX, but you're right. T.I. had a co-sign from New York City because he was lyrical, and early on, the South wasn't known for lyricism. Gibbs said New York didn't treat down South rappers good back in the day in the interview. If you go look at that situation happened at the Source Awards, I said that before on this platform. If you go look at the night the Andre 3000 went to the podium at the Source Awards in New York, and he said, the South got something to say. That's Big Gip standing directly behind him. Big Gip was at the podium with him. So I'm pretty sure he shares the same sentiments of how they were treated that night. You got it? He was standing right there with him. So for him to be outspoken and say what, the things that he said, and he doesn't sugarcoat it, it's an experience that he went through. So there that go. And keep in mind, these are black men. These is niggas. These is niggas. You can't just treat a nigga like he a sucker. It don't matter where he from. Niggas is niggas. If you try that monkey shit, they're gonna feel some type of way about it. For real. Nas ain't getting that much love in the South. Stop it. Gip is a professional hater. T.I. ain't even the king of the South. I'm sure Lil Wayne would have something to say about that. Wayne ain't the king of the South either. You be unbiased. That's why we rock with you. And I'm from the South. I'm from Louisiana. And Scarface is the consensus king of the South. Cosign. I said that 1,000 times. It's face. Let's keep it real. The first 50 Cent album is better than every T.I. album, and that's facts. 50 Cent sold 10 million his first album, more than every T.I. album. I seen a dude from the South on a blog yesterday saying that he said, let's keep it real. Get Rich or Die Trying had a lot of skippable shit on there. I'm like, the fuck it did. I don't know what Get Rich you was listening to. I don't recall skipping any songs on Get Rich or Die Trying. I don't at all. I remember playing some over. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember any skip. No. That's no. Somebody said Face is not king of the South. You're clearly mistaken, fam. Scarface is unequivocally the king of the South. He's always been. There's never been a rapper from down South on Scarface level. I'm just keeping it real. And I can really, really go when it comes to the South. I'm talking about really go. Ghetto Mafia, Tila, South Circle from Texas, Mr. Mike. Um, I'm for real. Nobody has got on that level of Face. Face got several classic albums. My prior live stream, we was talking about how Jadakiss don't have a classic offering. Scarface has several. Somebody said Big Mike. Can't leave Big Mike out. Shout out to Big Mike. Andre 3000 is on Face level. You're out of your mind. Johnny, no, no, no. Do you need a Scarface reference song? I'll give you an old one. It's called Minute to Pray and Second to Die. Listen to that, or a song called Now You Feel Me. Listen to those two and come back. And man, he said he was bugging. Yeah, bugging. Diary Madman don't get that song. Somebody broke it down about why T.I. won't do a verse against anyone in the South. T.I. loses. He cannot be the king of the South. T.I. lost already to Ludacris. We talked about this before. He can't do nothing with Scarface. Me personally, I think Rick Ross got better music than him. Matter of fact, I know that Rick Ross got a better library than T.I. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all call him, he the police, he was a CO. Rick Ross talked that shit. Rick Ross has surpassed somebody like T.I. He did. And T.I. don't got nothing in his library that's that can fuck with Big Mike's solo joint something serious. He don't. Let's keep this shit real, man. Let's be real. For real, Wayne ain't better than no goddamn Scarface, man. You tripping, man. You fucking tripping, man. You better go listen to Hand of the Dead Body with Ice Cube. You bugging. It tells a lot about... When y'all get to talking that Lil Wayne shit, let me just nip this at the bud. Lil Wayne was never the greatest rapper alive. Lil Wayne ain't even the best nigga on Cash Money. He's not. Lil Wayne ain't better than Juvenile. Lil Wayne don't got nothing fucking with 400 Degrees. Period. Stop saying that. He said T.I. not even better than Juvie. I don't think he's better than Juvenile. I don't. No. Juvie is that nigga, man. He is. And he's somebody that when you get to talking about the kings of the South, you could throw him in the conversation. He'll hold his own weight. He will. Lil Wayne, they said it. They just did a tour. They just did a Cash Money, some shit with Cash Money when they were all there together. Wayne was there. It was viral. They was talking about it on Twitter and on Instagram. They said last night we got a chance to see who is the hottest nigga out of them niggas in Cash Money. When Juvenile get on the stage, you can't fuck with that. You can't fuck with that, man. You can't fuck with that. Lil Wayne talking all that space shit. He don't, what you think? You going, the block is hot? That can't fuck with Ghetto Children by Juvenile. You can't. Ghetto Children by Juvenile, man. You bugging, man. Like, you clearly don't know this library like that. You don't. He said Juvie not better than Andre. Andre don't even got a solo project, my nigga. Andre 3000 don't even got a solo project. What's the name of Andre 3000 solo project? We can be here all night. How does Andre 3000 don't even got a solo project? He don't. The Love Below. Wasn't that a double disc? Didn't Big Boy have one and Andre had one too? Wasn't that in the same package? Wasn't that Love Below shit? Wasn't that in the same package? Like if you bought that CD, wasn't it 2 CDs in there? Right? Right? So that's not a solo project. He said, yes, it was. Right. That's not a solo project. That's not a solo project. Can't move the field goal post, man. This nigga his solo project is him playing a flute. His solo project is him playing a flute, man. Y'all hear this shit? Come on. Big Boy's album was arguably better. Andre is dope, but he ain't put in the work to be in that convo. Nah. Speaker box to love below. Yeah. Ludacris already beat T.I. in a battle, yo. We already concluded that. 50 Cent strikes back. He gave us a line on this new power, what do we call it? Jingle. You know what I'm saying? And it made my day that I woke up to that this morning. I knew right away that I was going to get on here and talk about it. The nigga can still rap. Whether he has the time to do it or he's interested in doing it, that's beyond me. But he shot a line at them niggas, so we got evidence that they're reaching him. They're getting under his skin. They is. Intro, yeah. My man said that 50 jingle was weak. Dre went pop with Hey Ya. Again, I'm from Louisiana, 49 years old. Juvie was our favorite hot boy, and BG had mad love in the streets. The younger cats like Lil Wayne more. I agree. Big Boy better than Andre 3000, and he constantly dropped. Yeah, 50 said, your mom eating up all the boxes in Atlanta. He said something back. He did. I don't know why he keep targeting Tiny. Throw a jab at T.I. T.I. is the one that's spearheading this shit, man. But I'm accepting it. I like 50 Cent. I've always liked the 50 Cent. I do. I've always liked the 50s music. And I feel that if they would have had an actual battle, some people say T.I. would have won. I would have been going for 50. I think 50 would have won. I don't think T.I. got a song that can fuck with 21 Questions. I don't. The kids love Lil Wayne. Andre just good for a fire verse. I think I agree with that. T.I. and his young boys got 50 on the ropes. I agree with that too. But 50 threw a jab back. He threw a jab back, so it lets us know that they got his attention. I'm going to tell you who got his attention. The coverage by these media outlets and the conversations on Instagram, the fans, y'all chiming in. This is one of the first times that he doesn't have nothing that he could stand on. T.I. got money. T.I. ain't no little dude. T.I. is decorated. T.I. is an actor. If he make a documentary about T.I. and Tiny, T.I. could turn around and contract or contact the same people that be producing documentaries and make a documentary about 50 Cent. We all gonna watch it. Sounds like a draw. He can't knock T.I. down. He can't rattle T.I. He's not used to this. He's not used to this. He's used to people folding. Like he uses his Instagram platform and public opinion and a lot of groupies to run over most people. T.I. ain't going for it. He not. He not. I'll never forget T.I. on that stand. Can't take that boy serious. If T.I. says something that was really damaging on that stand, 50 would be standing on that shit, jumping up and down, man. Like, that's all we would see or hear. I thought that people was more so saying that him making that tip line video, or the tip hotline, that was the element of snitching that they was pushing. Whatever, there should be some documents. There should be some, if there was some evidence of him telling in that courtroom, we would be reading transcripts. We would be reading transcripts or documents that would confirm this, and then he would be over. And you know 50 would have already pulled that card. He hasn't been able to stomp out this fire. And that's the truth. It is. I don't think you heard Damani new record yet. 50 is done. Damani looks like he has a promising career ahead. He's been the surprise and standout of this beef. He spoke about his partner Phil getting clipped. When he testified in the murder, they used that to help his case. I don't know. That's an allegation. Make sure that y'all follow me on IG. Tomorrow, I'm putting that audio out. I am. There's no reason for me not to put it out. I have to protect y'all consumers from this poison that's being packaged and sold in the community. And like I said, Cam is in a lot of trouble. He is. Damani sounds like a fake J. Cole. Y'all need to stop. T.I. have a whole testimony because he got caught with all them choppers. He was the star witness. T.I. has a problem with Up North. But if I remember, didn't Up North person put him on, did he? I don't know about that. 50 Cent don't got nothing else in the clip. After Get Rich or Die Trying, the other music was mid. False. The Masker was a dope album. That's false. We can't suppress the excellence. Can't let y'all do that. I got another call last night. I meant to tell y'all that. Y'all want to know who called me from prison? It shocked me. I got a email first, and someone asked me for my number, so I gave it to him. And I got a call from none other than Sherm the Worm. His name is Sherman now. He's not going by Sherm the Worm anymore. Nah, Sherm the Worm, for real. He said he's turned over a new leaf. He's been in prison for 27 years, and only a fool remains the same, where a wise man will change many times. Y'all probably gonna hear from him soon on this platform. I don't know the angle, because I'm not the same person that I was when I dropped that interview with him 6 years ago. I was wreck chasing back then, like I didn't care. Now I care about the things that I put on this platform. Back then, I really didn't give a fuck. Dipset Cameron stamped T.I. to the Up North. Y'all keep saying 50 burn out, but who's still listening to T.I.? A lot of down south niggas' music taste is terrible. I don't know nobody that's still listening to T.I. respectfully, especially in the tri-state. If 50 didn't help Game on a documentary, The Massacre would have been a classic double album. Make sure that y'all subscribed, man, and follow me on IG. I'm releasing that audio tomorrow. You're gonna hear this man, this gentleman, this attorney. He's an entertainment attorney, so he really had no business negotiating this shit. His name is Matt Middleton. Matt Middleton is one of the defendants in this lawsuit, alongside Cameron and Sophia McConnell. It's some mystery around this Sophia McConnell person. They contacted this man from like a dummy, a burnout email. They did a lot of shit to offend him. When you caught doing wrong, man, it's best to try to straighten up and make the shit right. And again, I'm going to say it again, man. It's nice to be important, but more important to be nice. Sherm was one of your best interviews. I even like the Power of a Dollar album. We listen to Jeezy, Future, ESTG, Yo Gotti. Nobody bumping T.I. in the tri-state, respectively. You trying to take Cam's spot. Cameron don't got nothing on me, man. I don't even... I'm selling healing. The trifecta. Look at the comments below the videos when I promoted that. I never encountered nobody that drew jealousy or envy out of me. I'm too talented for that shit. Wrong guy, pimp. Yeah, that was something bizarre to say that. I'm not a rapper. Cam's a rapper. I was doing this media shit way before Cam, probably like 20 years, 21 years before him. You bugging. The documentary ain't even the game's best album. We listen to Fifth up here in the tri-state. Nobody in the South listened to old T.I. His mixtape run didn't age like 50s. You and Doggy Diamonds were legends when it comes to the interview. Y'all been doing this before them. Way before them. We was doing this when they looked down on guys in the media space. Didn't y'all see Tony Yale on Math Hoffa, My Expert Opinion, being disrespectful to Heineken? You an internet nigga. You an internet nigga. And now he's an internet nigga. What the fuck? Let's tell the truth. Stop acting like T.I. got more pull than Jeezy or Gucci in the South. Gucci ain't even from Atlanta. I mean, Young Jeezy ain't even from Atlanta. T.I. is from Bankhead, if I'm not mistaken. T.I. is an actual native born in Atlanta. It's a difference. I don't know if Jeezy is that much of a big deal anymore. His music is the shit. But as he started to progress, he kind of like, it wasn't as potent as his early offerings. You inspired me to give up smoking reefer. I put the blunts down for 4 months now. Keep up the knowledge and giving it to the masses. Jeezy and Gucci ain't from Atlanta. Jeezy is from South Carolina. Goddamn. I'm from Brooklyn and I listen to T.I., but he has a song climbing on the Billboard. A lot of T.I. hate in his chat. Gucci from Alabama. Two dudes who ain't from Atlanta get more play than T.I. Y'all not helping his case. T.I. Urban Legend shit on Gucci and Jeezy whole discography. I don't know about that. It's crazy how people forget how big of a deal T.I. was. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping through. I had to kill some time. I ain't broke my fast yet. My food is on the way. This is week 3. If as far as business weeks, this is week 3 of Ramadan. We probably got like another 10 days. And shout out to everybody that's getting in shape, man. Ridding your body of all that poison. Make sure you go to my website, fashionbomb.com. It's one of my new releases. Go get you something from the site or go to pa-knit.com. Y'all know I got it. All sorts of flavors. The T.I. and Drama mixtapes were fire. He said, what you eating? Miso soup, which is seaweed, tofu, and some scallions. Some type of curry with rice. I forget. I just ordered from this place called Ichiban. It's kind of like it's a holistic place. What up, Slim? J Ice, aka Joe Mule. Long time no see. Appreciate your super chat. We do listen to T.I. You can't speak for the South. It's almost white t-shirt season, man. If this was white, I'd be killing this shit right now. Make sure y'all get in that gym, man. You see what's going on here, man. Get that trifecta from my website, therealdribble.com, man. Get your dribble right, man. Love yourself. The trifecta is proven. Make your skin glow and your dick grow. Go get that. Peace.